Hi everyone, I hope you all are great. Today we will have simple verb tense review. First, you have to log in using the eplusden.com. Click on your name, move on to language at the grade 6. Chapter is simple verb tense review. Lesson is irregular past tense review, simple past, present, and future tense review. Alright, so most verbs are regular in the past. That means you follow a rule and you add ed or D to get the past tense form of the verb. Just like we have cooked, solved, and then this one does ends with E, so you just have D. Okay, so these are the regular past that follow the rule of adding ed or D. Okay, and then some verbs are irregular in the past tense. That means they don't follow the same rule like the first one here, and you have to be the one to remember their past tense form of the verb. Just like we have Louis did his homework, so we have do as the present and did as the irregular past tense. Okay, so we can have keep, then we have kept, we have see, seen. Okay, so all these are irregular past tense, and you have to be the one to remember their past tense form. All right, on the chat, can you give me some examples of the regular past and irregular past? I'm waiting. Um, these are your sentences. You're using the same went. I want you all to give me different irregular past. I went on a walk this morning. I went for dinner in the night. No, give me different sentences, different words. Don't use went. We have a lot of irregular past tense. You can even just write the irregular past without a sentence. Okay? My mom did my hair. That's good. That's a good one. Okay, I cooked is what regular past. I brushed my hair, regular past. If you have ed, it's regular. Um, Kingsley blog. Give me different sentences. Don't use the same irregular past that someone used already. Okay, I want to see you explore different ones. Don't use went. Don't use did. I kept my chocolate away from my brother. I ate my lunch in school. Ate is a different one. That's very perfect. So send in different sentences, okay? Using different irregular past. We have a whole lot, and don't use the ones that we had on the, screen. Think about something. Think about it. Let's see. Send to me some more. Folded is what's regular. I gave a gift to my friend on her birthday. Gave is a good one also. Okay, perfect. Alright, so let's look at the examples. Complete a sentence with the verb in past tense. I bring Rick home to meet my family. So can you give me the irregular past of bring? Write it on the chat. What's the irregular past of bring? So what's the irregular past of bring? We have what? Brought. Okay, so the guest conductor dashed straight to the stage, bowed to the audience, and then turned to face the orchestra. We have what? Strode. That's the irregular past. The I changes to O. Alright, let's go to the test. Thank you so much for participating and sending in all your answers. Okay. So complete the sentence with the verb in the past. I bring Rick home to be my family, first to second. So we have brought. Okay. Then when the parking attendant packed the car into the space too quickly, he accidentally hit the curb. Hit or hit, which of them? So hit is the same. Then what's the right one here? Is it undertook or undertaken? So undertook is the irregular past of undertake. Urge, feedback, upset Dara. His comments still didn't discourage acting and singing. Career upsets or upsets, which them? Alright, so upset is what? Still the same. So upset. Then set is set or set. What's the past tense from here? So we have set. So one of the part-time employees at the bookstore quit after she found a job much better close to her home. Quits or quits? Alright, so we have the second. So that's it for this lesson. Move on to the next. But before we move on, tell me if you have any questions. Do you have any? Alright, so for here we have future tense verb tell you about something that is going to happen. Okay? Going to happen. Add will to form the future tense of all verbs. So will. Okay? The boys will finish later. Tanya will speak at the conference. So it's one thing that you add for future is always going to be what? Will. Okay? And then for the present tense, they tell you about something that is true or is happening now. The present tense form of a verb must agree with its subject. Okay? So singular subject go with singular verb. To form singular present tense verb, you have to add s. For verbs that end in sh, ch, sx, and z, you have to add es. And then for the verbs that end in consonant y, you have to change y to I. Then you add what? Es. So snow falls outside my window. Dylan washes the dishes, and Susan carries the boxes to her room. Alright, so for plural subjects, I and you, they go with plural verb which have no ending. For the plural verbs, there are no ending. Ice cubes float in water. You look nice today. Okay, so yeah, we have if Brenna doesn't leave home, she'll be late for her doctor's appointment. Because it's future tense, we'll have what? She'll be late. Will. Okay. So for the past tense, we just did the past tense. We have to add e for the regular past or d, and then for the irregular past, we have to remember the past tense form. All right, let's go to the test, and you can share your answers with me. Okay. All right, so Gabe and Sophia enjoy traveling around Europe and seeing the different buildings and monuments. So this is present tense. Is it the first or second? So enjoy. Okay, good. So present, since I'm a visual learner, I memorize information by drawing pictures of the words first to second. Okay, so memorize. Then future tense, the catalog gave you some ideas for decorating the conference room first to second. So we have will give and past tense here. At the meeting before the archaeologists outlined the various tasks to be carried out at the site. First to second. Alright, so outlined. So future tense. If Brenda doesn't leave now, she be late for her doctor's appointments. First to second. Alright, so we'll be. So did you know that water molecule consists of two hydrogen atom and one oxygen atom? Present tense, first to second. Okay, so consist. Alright, that's it for our lesson today under the simple verb tense review. Can you tell me if you have any questions? Alright, since we have no questions, we'll end here. Complete this lesson if you haven't. See you next time. Bye.